Imagine this. You're hosting a company event, and 15 to 20% of your guests can't even access the building. You wouldn't stand for that, right? Yet every day, organizations unintentionally shut out 15 or even 20% of the population simply by overlooking disability inclusion. I really think that it's time for people like you and I to change that. Hi there, my name is Denis Boudreau. Welcome to the first video in our series on inclusive leadership. Today we're diving into why disability inclusion isn't just a nice to have, it's an absolute must-have for any organization that is serious about diversity, equity, and inclusion. By the end of this video, you'll understand the top 3 reasons why disability inclusion deserves your full attention and how prioritizing it can transform your workplace for the better. The first reason is that disability inclusion opens your doors to a huge untapped talent pool. Over 1.3 billion people globally live with some form of disability. In countries like Canada and the United States, people with disabilities represent over 27% of the population. That's more than 1 out of every 4 people. Think about it. Over 27% of folks in these 2 countries live with at least one disability, whether that disability is visible or invisible. That's a massive group of talented, innovative individuals eager to contribute, but many face barriers to employment. Every time we overlook accessibility in hiring practices or workplace culture as leaders, we miss out on those brilliant minds. Companies like Microsoft and Accenture have shown that inclusive hiring drives not only innovation and creativity, but also measurable financial results. Disability inclusion also fosters a workplace culture where everyone feels valued. When leaders make inclusion a priority, employees notice. It sends a powerful message. You belong here. And the benefits are clear. Research shows that inclusive companies experience higher employee morale, better engagement, and improved retention rates. People thrive when they feel seen and supported. And guess what? Customers also notice this. Here's a key insight for you. According to Accenture, inclusive companies see 28% higher revenue per employee. That's right. Focusing on inclusion isn't just good for people, it's actually great for business. Finally, and most importantly, it's the right thing to do. Disability inclusion is about dignity, respect, and creating a world where no one is left behind. Exclusion isn't always intentional, but it has real consequences. Imagine trying to succeed in a workplace where tools, meetings, and even the company website are out of reach for you. And let's face it, inaccessibility comes at a cost as well. According to a Forrester Research report published a few years ago, companies lose an estimated $6.9 billion annually in revenue because of digital barriers. That was and remains a staggering figure, and a powerful reminder of why we need to prioritize inclusion. So here's my challenge to you. Take a moment to reflect on your organization. Is your workplace inclusive-ish or truly inclusive? Is it a place where everyone, and I mean truly everyone, can fully contribute and thrive? If you're no longer willing to overlook disability inclusion as a leader and you feel ready to take the first step, then hit that subscribe button. Together, we'll explore practical ways to make disability inclusion a reality, one video at a time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, where we'll dive deeper into some of the fundamental keys to inclusive leadership. Take care.